Okay, I've been wanting to do a video response on this particular video for a long time, so let's do it. Let's do it.
Okay, guys, big day. We need to buckle down, buckle up, and buckle fuck.
What?
Huh?
It's a line from Uncle Buck. Uh-oh, Nerf attack!
Oh god, this is annoying. It feels like there's one of these every month.
And if guns were never created and never existed in the first place, there would still be mass murderers every month. Guns don't turn normal people into psychopaths. You know that, right? If someone's going to murder, they're going to find a way to murder. It's not they're only going to murder only if guns exist. No, they'll find other means to kill. And guns are not the only object that is deadly. In Nice, France, 81 people were killed by a truck. Mass shooters have never killed that many people before. Trucks and mass poisonings and bombs are better at killing people than freaking guns. Hell, 2 box cutters killed 3,000 people on 9/11. So blaming the gun for a mass murder occurring is really, really stupid when any object could have been used.
Right, Nerf. Give me the Nerf gun.
Whoa, Pat. You're just gonna take a coworker's Nerf gun away? I'm sorry, you don't have that right.
But he's firing right at us.
Okay, now this is trying to say that when somebody commits a mass shooting, we don't take away their guns. Yeah, we do. Hell, we take away guns from people that commit domestic violence, which is a misdemeanor. Yes, we remove guns from people who commit misdemeanors. So if you ever got mad at somebody and threw your phone, yeah, you just lost your gun rights. If you were ever in an argument and yelled a little bit too loud and the cops were called, you just lost your gun rights. Ever been suicidal? You lost your gun rights. Had a restraining order just put on you? Guess what? You just lost your gun rights. Also, if you got a felony of selling or using drugs or a DUI, you lose your gun rights. The only time you should lose your guns is if you have a violent history. But here in America, anything, practically anything will make you lose your gun rights. There's no way to make it stricter than it already is. The background checks couldn't be any more strict. I mean, anything will disqualify you. But they want to make it stricter. The only way you can make it stricter is if you just outright ban guns, which is obviously what these people want. Point is, more gun control won't work because we already have as much gun control as possible.
That's not cool.
I totally agree. I just think we need to shift this discussion off of Nerf guns and onto the underlying issues that lead to Nerf attacks.
Fine, but while we're doing that, can we just take his Nerf gun away?
Absolutely not. Pat.
I think this Murph guy, the guy who's shooting the Nerf gun, is supposed to represent America, not just the crazy people in America that do mass shootings, but everybody in America. Adam and all the other people in this video are stating that we should get rid of guns from everybody because of a couple bad eggs.
When this company was founded, Ricky sent an email saying that Nerf guns were allowed.
That was a pretty ambiguous email. I mean, you can take that to mean whatever you want.
Let's read it, shall we? A well-regulated militia being necessary to the security of a free state, the right of the people to keep and bear arms shall not be infringed. Now, gun grabbers like to say that they're talking about just the militia. Only the militia is allowed to own guns. But what does it say right there? The right of the people to keep and bear arms shall not be infringed. What part of the people don't you understand? The people should have the right to bear arms so they can create a militia if they so choose. It never said that you have to be in a militia to own arms. It couldn't be simpler. I mean, people really try to stretch this out into something that it's not, and you could tell that their arms are tired because they're really reaching.
Sucks right now. Ow! Nerf guns are just too annoying to allow anyone in this office to own one.
Well, if we declare Nerf guns annoying, then only annoying people will have Nerf guns.
You're just saying that because you have a Nerf gun.
No, you idiot. It's absolutely true. If you ban assault rifles or 30-round magazines or mechanisms that make guns shoot faster, you'll just be giving them to the criminals because there's 500 million guns out there. You understand? They're going to go somewhere. They're going to go into the black market. They're not going to just disappear off the planet. They're going to go into the black market and they're going to be cheap to buy. Just like drugs are available on the black market and are cheap to buy and they're available on every street corner, guns will be the same way. All you would be doing is disarming the good guys and arming the bad guys. I don't think that's a good idea. Also, I think we should be armed just as much as the bad guys, just as much as the criminals. If the criminals have 30-round magazines and mechanisms that make guns shoot faster and assault rifles, I think we should have the same thing to protect ourselves from them.
have Nerf guns.
You're just saying that because you have a Nerf gun.
Yeah, and I use mine responsibly. I keep it at home, locked up in my toy chest. Why should I be punished?
Just want to be able to do my work without worrying about when the next Nerf attack is going to happen.
Guns are not the source of mass murder. You do understand if guns never existed, mass murder and murder would still exist, right? You do realize that, right?
Pat, I am with you, but we work in a fun office. Nerf guns are just part of our culture.
Well, I hate our culture.
Then, in that case, I propose this.
Get the fuck out!
Sam, are you supposed to do something about this?
Sam!
Fuck.
Tell Murph he can't have that Nerf gun.
Ooh, yeah, I don't think I can do that.
What do you mean? You're the boss.
I'm just getting a lot of pressure from Adam right now. It's not gonna happen.
Yeah, I'll kick him out of office. This office, specifically.
So, you're gonna have to learn to live with it.
How can a civilized workplace be like this?
You know, my cousin works at BritishHumor.com and they don't even have Nerf guns there.
Yeah, they just get mowed down with trucks, mass poisonings, and mass bombings. It's way better.
Then how do they stop all the annoying people with Nerf guns?
We don't have guns to protect ourselves from people with guns. We have guns to protect ourselves from people in government. Governments worldwide have slaughtered 200 million people in acts of democide. That's when the government decides to kill its own people. That's right, governments slaughter more people than citizens kill people. You're worried about mass shootings. You know who's the best at them? Government.
No, they just don't have them.
Guys, it's not about the Nerf guns. We need to ask ourselves, what is it about Murph that makes him so annoying? How can we treat his obnoxiousness?
Well, we could start by taking away his Nerf gun.
Alright, we already take guns from people with misdemeanors, so obviously she just means an outright ban. Again, that's a great idea if you're trying to disarm the good guys and arm the bad guys. Again, all these 500 million guns are going to go to the black market. They will be cheap and they will be everywhere on the black market, just like drugs are today. Only the criminals and the psychopaths will have guns and will be completely disarmed. Doesn't sound like a fun time.
I heard Murph has an Xbox.
Ah, see? That's the problem right there. I am banning Xboxes. Problem solved.
No, problem not solved. If you could take away his Xbox, take away his freaking Nerf gun.
I've done what I can.
You've done nothing. In the 6 years you've been boss, you haven't accomplished anything at all.
I have so many other issues monopolizing my time. We need to focus on the issue of the broken air conditioners. Has anyone else noticed that it's getting a little hotter in here?
Nerf guns are a serious issue, okay? Haven't you seen Michael Nerf's Bowling for Nerf and Vine?
Why would you reference that Michael Moore movie? That movie is terrible. In that movie, they try to say that guns are racist. Are you kidding me?
I did. I was very moved.
The editing is pretty biased.
It was biased. It was the most biased movie I've ever seen in my life. It was straight up propaganda, and it was filled with lies.
Guys, would you both just please accept that my hands are tied for some reason and become adjusted to this awful reality that none of us can change?
Fine. I gotta blow off some steam. You guys want to go to the range?
That sounds like a plan.
Alright guys, I hope you liked this video. If you do, be sure to smash that like button, subscribe, and donate to my Patreon. I'll catch you on the next episode.